Bună ziua, bine ați venit, and welcome to another episode. This time, living in Romania is again not in Romania. We're staying here at the Zanti Palace Hotel on Zakynthos, the Greek island of Zakynthos. And we're going on a day trip today around the inside of the island. Bit windy today, but some beautiful views. You can see Kefalonia, the island of Kefalonia in the distance, and I'll just show you a little bit about the hotel up on the hill. Overlooking the village of Silivi, which is quite small. There's the reception. The village quite small, nice beach, very safe for swimming, surrounded by mountains. And as we've discovered, lots of we've been here 2 days now, lots of restaurants, bars. But it's not a wild nightlife resort. It's a resort for people of our age, families, family friendly. Young people tend to go elsewhere, and there aren't too many flights in. The busy days seem to be Wednesdays and Saturdays or Sundays for flights. Our flight was the last one from Craiova this year, and there were 13 of us, lucky for some, on a plane designed for 72, so we each had plenty of space. How far is it? It's a 2.25 hour flight from Romania, from Craiova. Just bring you up to show you the pool area. So we've got a pool and bar area here on a roof terrace, which is very pleasant. Bar. And then in the distance you can see, if you can make out the mountain in the distance, is Kefalonia, and beyond that the island of Ithaca. So an archipelago of small islands, but the people from here say that this is the greenest, and you can see all the olive trees below, waiting to be harvested in October after the wine harvest. And a rather nice restaurant above the pool. So today is just a road trip. Well, there may be a boat element to it. I think there is a brief boat trip, but essentially we're going to a vineyard, we're going to an olive factory, and we are going to see a cave formation, and we also get to see from the cliff a shipwreck, which is a tourist attraction, and we'll be able to go swimming there. Later on in the week we'll do some more exploring and actually go down to the beach where the shipwreck is, and then we'll go on a beach dedicated to turtles and actually hopefully see some turtles. You're not allowed on the beach obviously during the egg laying season, before the turtles have hatched. Is protected, but this isn't that time of year, so we can go onto that beach, and we'll be doing a lot of swimming. and the boat has a glass bottom, so we'll be able to see the creatures of the sea through the bottom of the boat. Okay, so that's just a brief intro, and I'll fill you in more when we're on our minibus, which the transfer is only about 10 minutes, I think. I'll see you later. So here we are waiting for the pickup bus at Supermarket Alex, which is a pretty good store. I'm with Donna Magda today. Hello. And you can see the hotel we're staying in up on the hill. And that's the way to the beach. A load of olive trees. Now theoretically the bus will be here at 10:05, so we'll see, because this is Greece, so people have a relaxed attitude to life, which is quite right. Lots of quads in this village, you can hire them for the day, and lots of scooters. And we should be getting underway quite soon. So here we are, very select group. Just 4 of us on the tour rather than 8, and we're going to go this way into the winery. And what's your name, my friend?
Angelo.
Angelo. I'm David. And
Nice
Magda.
to meet you.
Nice to see you. You speak great English. And here we go. Kaliniko, traditional wines.
So, we have here, we put the grapes inside. So they get melted around, they go in there, and it gets up by the pipes, as you see them here. From the machine. From in there, they go into the machine, they get melted again, into pieces, into a liquid, goes up by the pipes in there, where it becomes the wine. Then it stays in there about 2-3 months, so it can be good with some liquids. And then we go inside so I can show you what they do. If you want, this is the white grape. If you want, you can try.
Okay.
So this is where Kaliniko is made?
Yeah. Now we go inside.
Is it too early to taste wine?
Well, we're never too early.
This is an old pressing machine. In here, they used to put the donkeys, take it around, put inside the grapes. With this, go around and squeeze it inside, and all the liquid, the wine goes in here. Then they used to put it in like big barrels like this, and stay inside for 4 months. But this is wood. Okay? Now we'll go inside.
Da. Da, și în Franța. Și în Franța, la fel. Inox. Wow, modern.
So, wine comes from down there, where you see here. You put the bottles here, they get filled up. Here, they put this, which is called the phelos in Greek, the top. That is a special wood. Then it goes here. While they put this on the top. Over here. It goes, they put this. Then it gets taped here on the top. So it can stay stable. It doesn't go around. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Here, and put the stickers. These are the stickers. They go from inside, they get around. They be coming to this.
Finished.
Then we have here a house which is about 300 years old, 400. It doesn't have been moved, it just has been repaired. And It's an old building. How a Zakynthos house was about 200 years ago, 300.
No one lives in it.
No, I just told for pictures. So then we go from inside to see the magazine, how written back in the day. Here are your old barrels, as you see. On winter they can play music here.
The Muppets.
After we go ahead and send the magazine. So in here,
So this is temperature controlled here.
yes, exactly. So it's like we have now the fridge. Now they have this. So we start by old wine from 1970, not able to drinkable. Then here, 1975, 1978. Yeah, they're about a bit more expensive, you know. The oldest one is in there.
Wines going back to the 1970s.
Their great grandfather in 1953.
And the oldest one, 1953.
But just for them, not to sell. So they can sell it. It's only from 1968. It's about 7 years old now. Then we'll go here to see the old. Hello? Rows in here. This is the pressing, as you see. Again, they put it in here, squishes, goes around. They take it around from a hole, put it in the big barrel, as you see there. Get it ready. Also, they used to carry it around the village with this, with horses. In here, we used to put olive oil, the Greek cheese, which is called Zakynthia ladotiri. Sometimes, depends so they can transfer it around the areas of Zakynthos. Then we'll go here. Where is the old, they used to put inside the wine. So from in here it goes here. Yeah, here, pick it up again. Here where they put the Greek fellow. This is the thing that they use for the top, as you see. It's a special wood.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. It comes out of only one area of the world, special tree.
Portugal.
Here the tickets. You can
Indian
take,
Portugal.
and you will have the oldest filter wine machine, the oldest one, which is about 70 years old. It cleans everything, you know, like filter. So now we're gonna go.
Και αυτές είναι οι παλιές ετικέτες των μπουκαλιών.
You see, as you see here, these are the old tickets of the wines.
So we try the wines on this vineyard, and we bought a bottle of medium, well, dry rosé for €6. Very good price, excellent, and a really nice welcome and a nice atmosphere. Okay, second stop of the day at the Olive Museum, Olive Press. Beautiful setting. Oranges, lemons. You can see limes, lemons. Mint, wild mint. And the old presses they used.
So this is an old tree. The oldest tree that we're going to see after, it's about 3,000 years old. It's double the age of this. So it's double the size, triple the size.
Και αυτά είναι τα μηχανήματα παλιά όλα,
if you come, if you want to see, I
1500
can
years
explain
old,
you.
this tree.
Here's the filter.
1500 de ani. Da. Da, avem vedea 3500. The orange olive
Natasha.
presses.
Να σου πω, τώρα που ήρθαμε τα δύο ζευγάρια, μια κυρία που στα γυαλιά της τον πάρω.
Historic
So
oil presses.
press the wine.
Φύλαξε τα παγγελίες με τα
Press the
παγγελία, θα
olives.
πάρω ψυχή μου.
Wow.
Εντάξει. Έγινε, γεια. Γεια. Άγγελε, από εδώ θα πούμε.
Μετά.
Α. Εντάξει, είπε και τα γυαλιά, εντάξει, οκ.
Techniques very similar to pressing wine or apples, but a bit different. Da. You fac mini film, clip.
Μείνει η κάμερα, Και μετά USB με τηλέφωνο computer.
Da, da, da.
If you want to see
Da, am
now,
canal
we'll go inside,
YouTube.
have a
Da.
look, taste, explain you how's it everything, and you test. If you want, you can buy. Okay. So follow me.
Super. Mergem pentru.
Buddy,
We go now to taste, to try, and maybe to buy. They hope to sell, of course. Cumpărăm. Is Donna Magda. Later on, we're going to see an olive tree, which is 3 times this size and twice as old. 3,000 years old. 3,000 years old. You just can't comprehend that. Again, a beautiful setting.
Barcelona, huh?
Da.
You like it?
Oh, da.
My favorite.
Ah, da? Bine. Super.
My mom is from Macedonia.
Ah, okay, okay.
Ωραία, περίμενε, λοιπόν, βιάζε.
Forally.
And in we go to the factory.
So, as you see here, October, we start burning the olives. They go in here, well, which there's a blender in there. It cuts them inside, so they go up, as you see here in the picture. We put them with this, and this is how we take the olives. We grab it from here, from this, and we hit the olives like this, the trees, the branches. Also, now when we go inside,
So they beat the olive trees with this. Reminds me of when I was a school teacher. When I was professor.
so
La
when
scuola,
everybody-
in school.
when the olive oil fields come down here, the olive oils go in
Πλένονται,
here.
πλένονται, με νερό.
They get washed by water, as you see there. Then, if you want, there's different tastes. That's orange, garlic, special lemon. They go up there, which in here they get melted. And here it's about 80 degrees with 70. It has to be hot the water, so I can do that. So they get melted in here. As you see, this cuts here, they cut really good. They get melted, they get melted, they get melted. As you see, it becomes into that. It becomes into this, and then more, it becomes into liquid. So then they take it, put it in big barrels like this, and sail it around the world. So, if you want, you can come here and try.
Εδώ δοκιμάσουμε εκεί πέρα. Εδώ.
The place of the here it's called Kiliomenos.
Kiliomenos, bell tower built by the Venetians 400 years ago. Zakynthos was occupied by the Venetians for many years. That's part of their expansion towards the eastern Mediterranean. oldest olive tree on the island, 3,000 years old. So here's the oldest olive tree on the island, 3,000 years old.
You want a picture from me? Come. Stand over there. And the back side, in the front side.
You can sit there. There's Donna Magna.
Come here to the side, and then you can. Okay, stand there.
Oh, the beautiful tree. Hanno robe. Da, 3.000 de ani. 3.000 de ani. Te imagini așa? And there's a war memorial here. Obviously Zakynthos was occupied during the Second World War by the Germans. And there's a cross and a museum on a cliff top here where unfortunately the Germans used to throw the Greeks off the cliff top to kill them. Okay. Mergem, va bene, da?
And the others, but we will come later with for the others.
Tu vin? Sau tu fac poze?
Your boyfriend will be very tough.
So we've arrived at the lunch location, old stone building, and there's a museum here.
This press is the name Karagyoza. The same time also my grandfather put water in the fireplace to make hot water. The hot water one put on the bags. First help to kill the bacteria, the second help to run and to escape more easier. The olive oil from the bags inside here. This is the name Libi. This, if we see on the bottom, there is one small hole. Διαχωριστήρας. So natural, separate the olive oil from the water. This happens natural because the olive oil is more light and go up, and the water is more heavy and go down. So when run together olive oil and water here, the water find the small hole and escape from the other side, and the olive oil stay here. So my grandfather, with very fast special move, take the olive oil and put in this pot. This pot down there is used to protect and preserve the food for a long time. Put olive oil, flour, honey, olives, a lot different things in different pots. Put one heavy black on the top, close very well, one big stone, and put in the more cooler place in the house like a larry salad to protect and preserve the food for a long time. Down there also there is a lot different tools we use every day for work, my grandparents and my uncles, for the lands, for the animals, for the grapes, for the raisins, for the wine, for the olive trees, a lot of different things for make the cheese.
Τι χρόνο είναι, πριν 40 είναι.
Αυτά είναι, ναι, είναι πολύ παλιά.
Ήταν νητροβείο παλιά εδώ.
Όλα πάντα, ναι.
Νητροβείο,
Ναι. Με πετρολίθαρα, μονολίθαρα, με το... woodwork table, also my...
So because the olive oil is heavier than the water, it would sink to the bottom, go through this hole, go into this separate basin,
This is
and
stone
then
meal.
be
There's
stored
stones inside,
in this.
and from here my grandfather make the flour for the bread. Also very important machine because make the flour. Put the wheat on the top. There's one small hole in the middle, and the run inside, and the two stones go around and break the wheat and make the flour. Yeah, petromilos. And down there, my grandma make the homemade bread. Down there. So think two different things: olive oil and bread. And make here for the village, for the area. That was very important because most of the people work very hard to survive, to make food, and it's a very important thing to make food to survive in these days. This is the name Libi. This is was one big rock or one big stone. I'm not exactly sure because it's very old. It's about 800 to 1,000 years old, maybe more. It takes a few months one person to make it looks like this, and used to put inside sometimes olive oil, sometimes honey, and also sometimes the traditional cheese you can find only in Zakynthos is the name Ladotiri. Looks like feta cheese, but it's not feta cheese, different one. We make small pieces, we put inside, and on the top we put olive oil. So this protect and preserve the cheese for a long, long time. Maybe 1 year inside in olive oil, no problem. More long time if we keep the cheese inside in the olive oil, make the cheese more hard, more spicy, more salty, but still delicious because we can use for cooking or for Greek meze. This is wine press, is the name Sipurgia. We put the grapes inside, squeeze the grapes and help to take all the juice from the grapes. Also help to make good strong wine. And if we have very good strong wine, we are very happy. Postman bike 1953, after the big earthquake. 1953 we have the biggest earthquake in Zante town and we have the complete catastrophe in Zante town. So a lot young people and families move for better future, better life to survive in different countries. So the postman, it was the only person bring the news, the letters and keep the contact with the families because in these days don't have electricity, no fridge, no internet, no phones, nothing. So it was very important, the postman, to bring, to keep the contact. Yes, it was the family. Εντάξει, έχω αρκετά πράγματα.
Και αυτά τα λόγια να τα έχει βρει από διάφορα μέρη,
Όχι, δικά μας. Μεγάλη οικογένεια, εντάξει, από τις μπαρμπάδες μου. Τις μπαρμπάδες, τους παππούδες, οι γιαγιάς. Μας έχουν δώσει, μας έχουν χαρίσει και οι άνθρωποι, έτσι, να μην λέμε ψέματα.
Του λένε, πώς το λέγανε, πιθάρι, γιατί γελάδι.
Γελάδι, μέχρι λαδοτήρι.
Да, știu.
Αυτό ήταν το προσωπικό
Incredibil, da, da.
των αυθονιών και είχε 500 γύρια.
800 de
Είχε μέσα, βάζε λαδοτήρι.
Le-am spus.
Αυτό το αγόρασα από την γονιά. Παλιά τσιμπουριά
800 de ani.
από ξύλα ελιάς. Όλο ξύλα ελιάς. Τσιμπουριά μπορεί να είναι 250
Da,
χρόνια.
da, da, exact.
Την πλήρωσα, έτσι, δεν...
Το ξέρω έτσι, πώς το βαρέσανε, όσοι ξέρουν, σου λέει...
Γιατί αυτό, να σου πω κάτι, αυτή η τσιμπουριά δεν υπάρχει.
Όχι,
Την έχεις ξαναδεί τέτοια τσιμπουριά εσύ ποτέ?
Ο Μπατσελάς έχει τα κρασιά, έχει αλάνι.
Ναι, δεν είναι τέτοια. Έχουν τη σιδερένια την πιο παλιά.
Μπράβο, ναι.
Αυτή εδώ,
Τότε.
αυτή τη τσιμπουριά είναι χειροποίητη από...
A murit, e normal.
Ατόφιο, ξύλο ελιάς.
How you say it? Tețud.
Testoasă.
Testoasă.
Proaspăt testoasă.
Testoasă.
Here is
A murit.
my great grandparents' small house, like they will have. Please,
Thank you.
please go.
Wow.
Please.
Wow. Și aici, here the house of his great-great-grandfather, where he lived. Nothing's changed. It's all been preserved. E cum e în Romania. Un pic, da?
Τώρα είναι γεμάτος ο κόσμος γαϊδούρια, όλος. Άμα φωνάξεις... Μαλάκα όλοι γυρίζουν και κοιτάνε.
It's him.
My grandfather, my grandfather, my great grandparents, like my grandfather parents down there, and my grandfather brothers, my grandfather daughter and her husband.
Παππούδες,
Ο παππούς μου,
Ναι.
προπάπουδες μου και του παππούλια μου τα αδρέφια. Και η κόρη του με το γαμπρό του.
You need more mustache.
Who me? Maybe. I try to left, but everyone say no, it's not nice on you.
Your
for
choice,
the moment.
your choice.
Maybe in the future, maybe when I be a little bit more old. Yes.
Ei, ai din Lauruța, nu?
And here is
Pentru
the
cafe.
bed for the sleep. When
Din
we
Turcia,
have
nu?
space, Greek coffee,
Da.
the loom, small factory, Argalios, also very important.
Ah,
Make factory, make carpets, pillow, blankets, jumpers, bags, things like to keep the family and the house warm. The table also, all the family to be together, to eat, to drink, to talk, memories from the past. Also very important. Also here, when we start to fix the buildings here with my brother, here it was
It's like it's stopped in time.
Downstairs
Amazing.
we have the kitchen with fireplace, with stone oven. It was all the family day, and night it was here the rooms. But we decided with my brother because it was very high and it's not so strong, and we have lots of earthquakes all the time. So we decided to make one big flat room, small room, smaller, but more safe. So we lose one big room. I explain all these things because some people ask me, where is the stone oven, where's the fireplace, where's the...
And now lunch is being prepared. Fish being grilled on the fire. What a wonderful environment. And a well. And I can hear a bird. Da, unde? A, da? And a little budgie to welcome us. Hello. So we just had a swim at this lovely Alikes beach bay, and washing our sand off our feet. There we go, and you can see how crystal clear the water is. Incredible. This is paradise on earth. I can understand why people retire to Greece. And there's Kefalonia in the background. And we just had an ice cream at the Roundhouse snack bar. And here's Magda.
Γιάννη, πάλι το πήρε τηλέφωνο.
Ποιος?
Το Τσάνι.
Ναι, εκεί δεν το πες τόση ώρα.
Our driver and our guide. So we had a great day. I hope you enjoyed the trip to the north of the island and what we saw there. It was a wonderful day, ended by a beautiful swim in the crystal blue sea. So we'll see you next time on another trip. Thanks for watching.